Well, hello. It's been a while since I've been able to do a chronic illness warrior video. Sometimes I forget the names of my own videos. Let me fix this. There we go. I've been busy with a lot of stuff this whole year so far. We've been really sick at my house. My whole family has. We've had like lots of viral infections and stuff like that. I had like bronchitis and sinusitis, and I'm still kind of just getting over it. So I got my hair dyed today. That helped me feel a little bit better though. I had a lot of wisdom showing, if you know what I mean. So excuse me. I'm excited. I have a new song dropping tonight. I had a new 3-song EP drop last month, so I've got 4 songs already out this year, and it's only March. So I'm really proud of myself. I worked hard, very hard for those, and yeah. I've been speaking with my neurologist a lot because I've been dealing with of just exacerbation of my neurological symptoms, and excuse me, I might have to get a cough drop. I am working with my psychiatrist also. What we're doing is it's called trauma care, and I kind of did things backwards with my mental health stuff. I went to an EMDR doctor, and we did EMDR therapy, and that really helped with some of those bad PTSD triggers, memories, and things like that. But I think I did it backwards because I need to actually get the stuff to the surface and talk about it with somebody, and then go into EMDR and kind of have it, you know, done that way. So I'm starting over, basically, or like people keep telling me, you're not starting over, you just had a little setback, and I need to kind of keep that in my head. You know, I'm not starting over. If it's 2 steps forward and 3 steps back sometimes, you know, that just happens. It's just a step back. You're not starting over. So I wanted to express that to you guys too, that you're not starting over. You're just, you know, a little sidetracked, but you'll get there. You'll get back on the right path. My physical health has been absolute shit. I'm working really, really hard on it though, and I do have a lot of hope and faith that this year at some point I'm gonna make huge improvements just because of all the work that I'm putting in to feel better mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, all of it. I'm literally working on all of it. And I truly believe that you have to work on all of it in order to heal yourself from within. So I don't know if that's, you know, a thing. It's just my own experience. I have been told that by other people that, you know, that's kind of what worked for them. And I could see how if you don't work on, let's say you're just working on your mental health and your physical, spiritual, everything else is still struggling, you know, pretty soon it's going to circle back around and it's going to capture you again. So it is really important to work on all of it at the same time, I think. And excuse me. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I hope all of you have been doing as well as you can be. We had a really nice day here today in North Dakota. It was like 60 degrees out and sunny, and we have like no snow anymore. I sat outside on the front steps and just soaked in the sun for about 30 minutes, and it was really, really nice. It just lifted my spirits, which I really needed because I spent quite a while under a dark cloud again, just feeling hopeless and stuff, and not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I always know it's there. The logical side of my brain always knows it's there, but my anxiety and my depression and stuff lie to me and tell me that there's nothing. You're not gonna do it. And to them, that's what I say. I am working on so much stuff and it feels good. Like, I am resting a lot still, and I know to try and take things slow and stuff like that, but it also feels really good to have all these things that I am working on, because it just sort of keeps me preoccupied, keeps my mind busy. And like, if one thing isn't going so well, I can be like, okay, I'm just gonna set that aside for a little while. I'm gonna go to this for right now. So I'm literally just going around in the circle and working on all the things that I need to be working on. Oh God, sorry. I have a hair just tickling my nose. Yeah, so my neurological symptoms haven't been too bad today, and I really do think it's because nice weather. I've been working on trauma care, so my mental health has been a little bit better just recently, like in the last week. And that if I am doing really bad mentally, it affects my physical symptoms so bad. I'm telling you, they're like all connected. It is literally all connected. And yeah, I don't have a whole lot to say for this video. And I guess that's a good thing, because that means that I'm doing better if I don't have much to vent about, or, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I am doing a little bit better today. And I do know that it can change so quickly. I'll be doing good today, and tomorrow could be hell, and the next day could be, you know, kind of better, and that's just how it goes. I'm really used to these roller coaster rides. And I guess what I'm working so hard towards is stability. I had just made a post on my Facebook the other day. I really only have about 4 to 5 decent days in an entire month. And those days are when I work my butt off. I work my butt off on my writing, my music, my modeling, any baking I have to do. I spend lots of time with grandkids and family, and just, I cram it all into like this 1 week out of a month. And I do work a lot from bed too, because I'm bedridden 80% of the time. I work a lot from bed. I work a lot on social media. I'm a content creator. I'm a writer, so I work from my laptop or my phone. And yeah, so I'm always working, even when I don't feel good. But on those better days that I have, man, oh man, do I get stuff done. And I really would like that flip-flopped. That's what I'm really trying to do. Like, if I only had 4 to 5, 6 bad days in a month, to other people, they would be like, oh, that's terrible. But to me, I would be like, oh, this is incredible. You know, if I had less than a week where it was just real shitty, and the rest of the time I was actually feeling decent or really great, oh, fingers are crossed, because that's what I'm working towards. That would just make me happier than crap. I don't even know what to say. Yeah. So I have been dealing with a few people lately that have been really negative and like putting me down and stuff like that. So that got to me a little bit. And normally those people don't bother me at all. But I was already kind of low, you know, down, and they just kicked me while I was down. So that didn't help any. So, but it was weird, because when shit like that happens to me, I do get sad for a little while. I get upset. I cry. I hurt. I think, oh, maybe they're right, blah, blah, blah. But then somehow something just switches on in my brain, and I'm like, you know what? No, they're not right. They're not right at all. And it just adds fuel to my fire, to my already firecracker self. Like, it just adds that fuel that I needed. So instead of me being upset that occasionally people give me hate or shit, I should actually thank them, because they kind of light a fire under my butt, and it gets me motivated down the right path again. So yeah. I think everyone should try to use negativity that way. And trust me, I know that it can bring you down really low, because it does to me too at times. But don't stay there. Don't stay in that low spot. Just somehow use it to, use it as a ladder. Use it to climb back up. Be the king or queen all over again. Yeah. So my song is dropping here shortly, so I'm gonna have to cut this video short. But yeah, I didn't have a lot to vent about today. I'm doing okay right now, and I hope all of you guys are doing really, really well. I do have a neurology appointment March 29th or 30th. I don't remember when, but it's at the end of this month. And we are going to talk about kind of what's next for me, because I right now, my neurologist did say that I started another FND flare-up. Just speaking from my symptoms and everything I have going on, he confirmed that it sounds like a flare-up. And the last one lasted 3 months, and I pray that it does not last like that, because that was insane. But if it does, I'll somehow manage, and I'll get through it, and I'll be stronger when I get to the other side. So yeah. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and I hope that a whole month doesn't pass before I get to talk to you again. Hopefully it's just a week or two. And I hope you all are feeling amazing, and thank you so much for listening and for being a support system for me. If you need that support, I hope you know that you can message me or find me on social media, and I would love to talk with you. So I hope you have a beautiful week, and take care. All right, bye.